Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. How's your Saturday going? How's your weekend going? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. It is game 2 between the New York Yankees and St. Louis Cardinals. It'll be Max Fried versus former Yankees Sonny Gray. What is going on, folks? How we feeling? How we doing? What is going on? What's up? What's up? So let's see what happens in tonight's game. Last night's game was an interesting one. Yankees almost blew it. They almost blew it, but they held on. You know, the bullpen did their job for the most part, right? I mean, Duvall kind of got shaken up a little bit, but defense was on point for the Yankees. The bats, the bats. They did what they had to do early on in the game, and then after that, it was just a foregone conclusion as far as what, as far as getting more runs, which is kind of pathetic, really, especially with the bases loaded and these guys can never score runs. It is, I don't want to say never, but seems like more often than not. But the bats got to step up as well, But kudos to Luis Hill. He did his job. Luis Hill was on a roll. So, Luis Hill, second straight start, did exactly what he was supposed to do, got himself out of a jam a couple of times. So he did it. He did his job for sure. And tonight we got Max Fried. Max Fried, he's got to step up. He's got to step up. I don't know if it's, in his last few starts, I don't know if it's the blister or he's just having a hard time with his command. But something is up with Max Fried. He has not looked himself on the mound. I don't know if it's just other teams are figuring him out or if it's just some other reason. But, I look at his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starts. He's only pitched over 6 or more innings once. And that was the game against Tampa Bay on July 29th. He went 6 2/3. And it was the game against Toronto. He only went 5 1/3. The game against Texas, 5 innings. The game against Houston, 5 innings. And his last outing against the Astros, not a good one. Not a good one. He unfortunately got the loss in that game. He only went 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, struck out 3, walked 1. So wasn't a strong outing. But we need Fried. The Yankees need Fried to go 6 or 7 or more, if possible. The starting rotations the guys need to go a little bit longer in these starts. The only guy really that's been pretty rock solid has been Will Warren. Really, he's been the star in the rotation as of late. But Max Fried needs to step it up, though. He needs to step it up. Hopefully, he can go 6 or 7 innings. All right, that's why I put the poll out there. I wanted to see what everybody's thoughts were so far. 11 votes or 12 votes, and most of you are saying 4 to 6 innings. So let's see what happens tonight. But before I go any further, let me say what's up to the chat. Who do we have in the chat? Katie, first person in the building. What is up? Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? How are you? Desiree, what's up, Desiree? Yo, Ace, what up, Ace? Shout out to my guy, Ace. I know he's going to be calling the game later. What up, Ace? Theo is in the building. What's up, Theo? Who else we got in the building? We got Brad in the building. What is up? We got Jacob Frederick in the building. We got Jacob Petruzzi in the building. We got my man Rodney in the building. What's up? How's it going? We got Ryan in the building. What is going on? The other Levine, even though they're not related. But what is up? How's it going? What's up? What's up? Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So, Max Fried versus Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray, as you know, he's a former New York Yankee. Didn't really have a great career with the Yankees, unfortunately. Feel like it could have been better, but who the pitching coach was at the time wasn't really ideal. But this season, Sonny Gray, 11-5 record, ERA just over 4. He's pitched in 24 games, 135 in the third innings pitched. He's got a whip of 1.15. Strikeouts, he's at 148. So, not too bad. Let's see how the Yankees bats do against Sonny Gray, and we'll talk about the lineup, right? I'll mention. There's a couple of guys that are not in the lineup. A couple of folks already mentioned it. There's reasons for it though. It's not Boone doesn't want to play them. It's there's a reason for it, and appreciate everybody complimenting the haircuts. I saw a couple of comments there, so thank you to Roddy and Ryan. Thank you so much. And we got Michael Yoder, Daniel Berry. I saw you all pop in. What's going on there, guys? And Cecilia, what's up, Cecilia? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How are you doing, Cecilia? I appreciate it. Everybody's just digging the haircut. I thank you. It needed to get cut. This is probably going to be the last time I'm going to cut it like this because fall and winter is approaching. And I usually don't go this short because, my head needs to stay warm. But anyway, let me pull up Sonny Gray's Baseball Savant. Let me see what y'all are thinking. Got Baseball Savant looks pretty good, right? Let me make this full screen. I am calling the game tonight. And Brandon Lee is adding here. Jays are absolutely destroying the Rangers, so you guys got to make up some extra games on. Yeah. Oh, I know, Brandon. Last I checked, they were winning. What was it, like 10-1, 10-0? Yeah, the Jays were killing them. Rodney with the lame jokes. Yeah, between Rodney, Sunil, and Brad, I don't know who's got the worst jokes. You guys should get into a contest to see who tells the worst jokes. Thank you, Victor. But yes, indeed. You guys keep using the same jokes. No originality from any of you. Boo. You guys suck. But this is Sonny Gray's base. Oh, 14-1? Oh, man. Yeah, Texas definitely has a chance of coming back. They're definitely not coming back. But this is Sonny Gray's Baseball Savant right here. Looks pretty great. Pitch run value looking good. Fastball run value looking good. Off-speed stuff not so much. Breaking run value not bad. His K percentage 80 is at 80, so pretty decent. Whiff is at 62. The chase is at 86. His fastball velocity not great. Doesn't get he's not really a ground ball guy, but he's got a lot of pitches. He relies on a lot of pitches, so he's got a pretty good pitch mix, right? So he's got a lot of throws a lot of four seamers, sweepers, sinkers. He also has the curveball, cutter, changeup, slider, right? But it seems like the fastball is what he throws the most. So we'll see. We're definitely going to see a lot of fastball, sweepers, sinkers, and we'll see some curveballs, cutters, no doubt. I mean, he's got a pretty decent pitch mix. I think the Yankees bats could do good work against him, but they could also struggle as well. And we'll see. We'll see how the Yankees bats do against Sonny Gray. And just out of curiosity, I wonder how the Yankees bats have done against him historically. I just want to pull up the lineups here. Let's look at these matchups. So Jose Caballero has had 5 at-bats with a 400 batting average. Jazz Chisholm, 5 at-bats with a 600. Grisham, 4 at-bats, 250. Judge, 9 at-bats with a 333. McMahon, 5 at-bats with a 0. Anthony Volpe, 2 at-bats with a 0. Austin Wells has never faced him, and Dominguez has never faced him. Neither has Ben Rice. So few guys in the lineup have had good success, But let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with this lineup tonight. And yes, Giancarlo Stanton's not in the lineup. Cody Bellinger's not in the lineup. According to Gary Phillips, Cody Bellinger is sick, and Giancarlo Stanton has been having a hard time recovering in his lower body because he did start in the outfield 3 straight games, and he's been having a hard time recovering, which, we know he's had issues with his lower body. We know he's got, his legs are – he's had quad issues. So, and let's be honest, that was the first time he's played 3 games in right field since 2023. It's been 2 years. And I see Scotto in the building. I saw Scotto sneak in. What up? But, yeah, no Bellinger. He's sick, apparently. And Victor's saying he's calling BS on both stories. Why would you do that? I'm pretty sure if those guys were healthy, man, I'm pretty sure those guys were in the lineup. Let's be honest. And, initially I thought, at least with Bellinger, maybe it was a day off, but that wouldn't make sense to me. Just because it's prime time, it's on Fox, it's going to be nationally televised. So, that's why I was thinking, maybe he needs a day off. I mean, Bellinger's been playing a lot as of late, yes, but also that didn't really make a lot of sense because, again, prime time, important game. Every game moving forward is going to be extremely important for the Yankees. I mean, every game has to be treated like a postseason game. There's no more messing around. 40 games left, people, with tonight's game. 40 games left. So really, you could say, it's it's a lot of games left, but really it's not. It's crunch time. It's definitely crunch time. There's no room for mistakes. There's no room for let's try this. There's no room for, let's experiment with this. No. There's none of that. Right now, it's just you got to play the best guys you possibly can. Go out there and win these freaking games because, there's no more taking risk and experimenting. Yeah, Jason said maybe a virus or flu for Cody. I mean, they said he was sick, so I mean that's what I'm assuming is it could have been the flu, or he got a cold, or there was a virus. I mean, who knows? But it's not like either one of those guys are on the IL, so I would assume either one of those guys would be available. But Susan's also adding that I love Big G, but he can't play the field. Everyone knows it. He should be full-time DH. Oh, I'm not arguing that. But if he's willing to help out the team, you know what? I could appreciate that from Big G. He's going to do everything he possibly can. So Victor says, I'm thinking it's worse than they are saying that they hit goalie injury, thinks that's valid reason. Yeah, but with Goldschmidt's injury, though, we knew he got hurt because he was limping around the base path when he was going to second base in that Twins game. We saw him, kind of limping towards second base. So, I mean, and he did come in towards the end of the game last night for defensive purposes, right? So, if it was really the case that he was truly hurt, then I don't think they would have put him in there personally. Yeah, I know, Susan, but it's one of those things. If he's not playing, if he doesn't play in the field, yeah, you keep him at DH. Then you could put Jose Caballero in there. I don't know how many. I mean, would a lot of people agree with that move, right? Or they could have easily put in Austin Slater, but unfortunately, Slater's hurt. Slater's out for 4 to 6 weeks because of a hamstring injury. So, Slater would have been your other option, but he's hurt. Then Caballero would be your other choice, really, right? So, I wouldn't argue against Caballero in right field and just keeping Giancarlo at DH. That I'd be okay with that. Oh, congratulations, Katie. You got a new puppy? Nice. What kind of puppy? What's the breed? Just curious. Thank you, Katie. Oh, Volpe will always give us some sort of entertainment. Told him I'm giving you a day, but I'll say something else. Remember, Boone is nuts. Well, I'd say Boone at times we may not get the whole story. But as far as what Boone said, as far as Cody being sick, I don't know if he's lying about that. I think they would have been. They would have let us know, man. That's just me. And again, I could very well be wrong. Very well be wrong. But let's get into these lineups, people. Let's get into these lineups for both teams. Let me know what you all think about the lineup. I'm sure a lot of you saw the lineup. But here's the lineup. So for the Yankees, we got Grisham leading off. He's playing center field. Ben Rice batting second. He'll be at the dish. Looks like they made an error on that one. He's actually playing first base, but way to go. So anyway, they made an error on that. So Ben Rice will be playing first base, so no Paul Goldschmidt. Aaron Judge is batting third. He'll be DHing. So Judge needs to come around, man. He needs to come around. Hasn't been playing well since he came back from injury. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is batting cleanup. He'll be playing second base. Jason Dominguez batting fifth. He'll be playing left field. What up, Robert? Batting sixth, Anthony Volpe. He'll be playing shortstop. Batting seventh, playing third base, will be Ryan McMahon. Batting eighth at the dish is Austin Wells. And batting ninth, it'll be Jose Caballero. He'll be playing right field. And on the mound, it is Max Fried. And the Yankees, like I said earlier, they need Max Fried to go 6 or more innings. He's only gone 6 innings in his last 4 or 5 starts about one time. That's it. There was only one. There's been a few games he went 5 innings. There's been one he only lasted 3. Again, I don't know if it's his command. Aaron Boone says it's his command, which, I mean, yes, his command is off. Is it his command or is it the blisters on his hand? But he hasn't looked good in his last few starts, so he certainly needs to step up. For the Cardinals lineup, we have Wynn, Burleson, Herrera, Nootbaar, Walker, Gorman, Sajasi, Pajes, and Scott II. So pretty much almost the same lineup, same guys. The Cardinals don't have Brandon Donovan, so it looks like he's hurt because he didn't play in last night's game either. So Donovan wasn't in last night's lineup. He's not in tonight's lineup either. Susan says Wells is a negative. Volpe and Wells, the dynamic duo, or AKA the double play kids. Well, I already know your double play prediction there, Susan. Thanks for sharing. But as far as the Yankees lineup goes, I don't have a problem with this lineup. Yeah, we'll get there, Cecilia. Trust me, we're gonna go down the list. So you got Jazz and Rice for home run predictions. I got you. We'll keep that in mind. And then Susan, Susan, I know you too well now. You are the number one Anthony Volpe basher of the chat, and there is no arguing that, and nobody's going to take that title away from you. Thanks there, Robert. You too, buddy. But as far as the lineup goes, I mean, realistically I want Ben Rice catching, but at least he's in the game. He's taken over at first base, so no Paul Goldschmidt. Again, no Cody Bellinger, no Giancarlo Stanton. Rice, Volpe, Dominguez, home run. Okay. Right, Susan? But I'm sure some people are probably wondering why Volpe is batting a little bit higher in the lineup. In all honesty, Volpe, as of late, yes, he still has his blunders. There's no doubt. But lately, he's been better. He's been better at the plate compared to McMahon, compared to Wells, definitely. Volpe's been actually stepping up since the trade deadline. He's been trying to play better at the plate. So, and defensively too, he's been really stepping up. Wells on the other hand, he has regressed big time. Wells is not. I don't know if it's just because it's this year or, is there going to be improvement from Austin Wells? But he's just not making it happen right now. Brad saying I'm a Volpe defender. I'm just calling it like I see it, man. I'm just calling it like I see it. He's been stepping up a little bit more, but it's still not as consistent. But Wells has been inconsistent. He's been consistently inconsistent. Wells has been bad. So, again, I'm not trying to bash him, but again, we're watching the same games. Wells also looks out of shape. Yeah. Well, I know he's having some other health issues. I don't know if those things are still bothering. And I see Celia in the chat. What's up, Celia? Victor says home run city tonight. McMahon, Rice, Wells, and Grisham. Dang, so it's going to be a home run derby, huh? Love to see it. Oh, you're going to miss Belly in the lineup. Oh, believe me, so am I. So am I. I wish Bellinger wasn't sick and he was in the lineup. Bellinger's been. I like Cody Bellinger, man. If he opts out of his player option, the Yankees need to do everything they can to sign him back. He's not gonna cost as much as like a Kyle Tucker. Concerned about Judge? I don't know. Judge kind of goes through these spells, though. I mean, there's times where he like you've seen him in the beginning of the season, not this season, but in other years where he struggles in the beginning, then he picks it up, then he hits another slump, and then he picks it up again. I think Judge is as of right now, Judge is kind of going through one of those moments. I mean, yeah, he doesn't look like himself at the plate, but I think he's just going through one of those spells, is what I think. So, but that's what we got. That's what we got for tonight's lineup for both teams. So let's talk about these predictions. Let's get into these predictions. What are we expecting for Max Fried? What do you all think Max Fried is going to do? Give me your predictions for Max Fried. So like I said, Max Fried in his last 4 outings, or 5 outings, we'll say 5 outings, he's only gone over 6 innings once. All the other games, he's a few of them he went 5 innings or 5 1/3, and then one of the games he went only 3 innings. So he's been struggling on the mound lately. Theo is going 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk. Okay. Cecilia says she likes to see 4 quality innings. What's up, Billo? How's it going, dude? Susan's going 6 innings for Max. 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 home runs. Fried is going 7 2/3, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 earned run. Hits 100 plus pitches. That's what Victor is predicting. Okay. Yeah, well, I want him to go over 5 innings, man. I want him to go over 5 innings. I don't know that he'll go 7. If I had to predict, I mean, my prediction for Max Fried, I'll give him 6 2/3. I'll give him 6 2/3. I think he'll strike out 7, walk 2, and then give up a run. That's what I got. Rodney's going 6 1/3, 2 walks, 1 run, 9 strikeouts. Any other predictions for Max Fried? Like I said, I'm going 6 2/3, 7 strikeouts, a walk. He gives up 1 run. That's going to be my prediction for Max Fried. Oh, we got the chef in the building. What up, Chef Nick? What's going on? Shout out to the chef. And as you all come in, make sure you all hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out too. If you're watching this for the first time, hit that sub button. All right. Oh snap! Dev is in the building. He said it. What's up, NFE and everyone? He's been a member for 15 months. Shout out to my guy Dev. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for being a member. Billo is going 7 2/3, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. Yankees win 7-3. Okay. Cecilia says, last time my old man Kirsch went 6 innings, so Fried should at least go 7. I could respect that. All right. So let's go double plays. How many double plays did the Yankees hit into? What do we got for double plays? Let's see those double play predictions. Drop your double play predictions. What do we got for double plays? Hey, what's up, Sherry? She says 14-2, Jays win with 18 hits. Well, there you go. Yeah, they kicked the crap out of the Rangers, huh? Bill O's going 2 double plays. Susan's going 2 double plays. And yes, I know exactly who you're talking about, Susan. We already talked about it. Victor says that they're going to hit into 1, but they're going to turn 4. I think the Yankees are going to hit into 1. I'll say 1 double play. That's going to be my prediction. 1 double play. I'll go 1. I'll go 1 double play. Any other double play predictions? Let me know what you all are thinking. Or else we'll move on to the home run predictions. I know a few of you dropped your home run predictions. And I could easily see Austin Wells hitting into a double play since I predicted 1. I could see Wells. Rodney's going 2 double plays. Frederick is because Belly is sick, according to Aaron Boone. Sherry says Rowdy Tellez pitched the last 2 innings for the Rangers. Oh, wow. That's funny. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to beat the Rangers. I mean, indeed, Sherry. Ben Rice is going. You're saying Ben Rice hits a home run, Susan? Okay. So Ben Rice, according to Aaron Boone, they say he said that he's sick. Cecilia's going 0, and they're going to be on fire. All right. Yeah, home run predictions. I'm going to go Dominguez, Judge. You know what? I'm going to say McMahon. So Judge, Dominguez, McMahon. Those are my home run predictions for tonight. Maybe we see a Giancarlo Stanton pinch hit home run. Who knows? But yeah, those are going to be my home run predictions. Though is Judge, Judge, Dominguez, and McMahon. Let me know. Everybody, drop your home run predictions. Let me know what you all are thinking. And okay, Billow's making some fried chicken gizzards and livers with fries for a game time snack. Okay, Bill going in with the food. So far, looks like I'm looking at the poll right now. Looks like I got 25 votes and 64% of you voted 4-6. All right, score predictions. Billo says, with this lineup, what homers? Yeah, I know, right? Score predictions, what do we got? Last night's game was 4-3. Are we thinking of another low-scoring game? Maybe, you know what? Oh, Bill is going 7-3. I might say 5-4. I think the Yankees are going to win this game by 1 run again. I think 5-4. Cecilia's saying 4-1. And Desiree's adding here, we need at least 5 more likes, guys. And if you're on your phone, make sure you exit out of the live chat to click the thumbs up and then come back to live chat for sure. Bill is predicting Big G hits a 3-run bomb off the bench. That would be awesome. I'd love to see that. Yes, I am streaming the game, Frederick. I am streaming the game. But yeah, I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5-4. That's my prediction for tonight's game. The game is on Fox. Yeah, the game is going to be nationally televised. Victor's dropping his dinner stuff, letting us know what he's eating. It's a steak porterhouse, portobello mushrooms, bed of angel hair on the side with a white clam sauce, red wine, and a 420 nightcap. All right. Actually, I had a Philly cheesesteak earlier. That tasted really good. Hit the spot. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either, Susan. I'm even surprised that the Yankees and Cards are even being nationally televised. I didn't think that. Victor's going 9-1. Okay. Victor with a 9-1 score or a prediction. Yeah, it's money. I understand. It's all about the money. It's all about the dollar. Just found out the Yankees are on TV here in Canada. Okay, so you're gonna watch the Yankees game tonight? Yeah, we know John Smoltz is gonna be bashing the Yankees the whole time. Yeah, I mean Cardinals fans are they're some of the best fans out there for sure. You know, they're definitely loyal to their teams. to their team, should I say. No doubt about that. Susan says I'll turn the volume off. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, the volume is not going to be on my TV, really. Nope, not at all. Yeah, I can't stand listening to a lot of the broadcasters. Yeah, let's talk food though. Let's talk food. Let me know what you all are eating. Chef Nick is saying when Super Mario gets a star and runs wild through the level and eliminates all the enemies. That's how I feel when people talk about food. Nice. Cecilia is saying she's making her grandmother's lasagna tonight, but my brothers hate that I substitute ground turkey in my recipe. I've never thought about ground turkey. Why do you make your lasagna with ground turkey? I'm just curious. Bill is going kettle fried chicken thighs, potato wedges, seasoned some sauteed peppers, onions, and asparagus. Dang, dude. That sounds really good. What's the chef cooking up? So Bill O's a chef. Then we got Chef Nick. You guys should go on a cooking show together to see who's the better chef. That'd be a lot of fun. But what's everybody eating tonight? What's for dinner? I know some of you dropped your food comments already. Healthier. Barbecue chicken and maybe an ice cream sandwich. All right, Dev. Yeah, ice cream is always good in this weather. Especially hot weather. Better believe it. 5-3 from cruise control. Okay. Cecilia says I try and mix it up once in a while with healthy alternatives. Makes the men in my family angry. Oh man, I'd have to try that one day though with ground turkey. Be curious to see what that tastes like. Chef Nick needs to come out to Oregon and we can collaborate. Dude, that'll be a lot of fun, man. Susan's going Japanese chicken kazu, salad, and white rice. Robert's saying the big chicken salad. That all sounds great. Brad, yeah, so it's definitely daytime for you. So breakfast, scrambled eggs, bacon, fried tomato, and toast. Nice. Can never go wrong with scrambled eggs. Wish I can post pics. French onion braised brisket with truffle scallop, potatoes, and ancho chili crusted spaghetti squash. Damn, chef is going in. Yeah, you and Bill definitely need to meet up and go into a contest. You know, as I'm looking at the games right now, so the Red Sox are beating the Marlins 7-2. Mets are beating Seattle 1-0. So when the Yankees and Braves play each other, or excuse me, when the Braves and Guardians play against each other, they're going to play at the same time as the Yankees and Cardinals. So both teams are going to be playing at the same time. And you got some other games that are going to be played tonight as well. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, that's what Chef Nick does, dude. That's what Chef Nick does. He makes a lot of folks hungry, but I'm sure he gives people ideas too. Yeah, he's got that 5-star dinner option, and yeah, Bill and Nick need to meet halfway because Bill is in Oregon, Nick is in New York, so just meet like somewhere in the middle, like somewhere in Midwest. Sherry's having barbecue sausages, cucumber salad, rice and cheese, and bacon stuffed potatoes. Okay. Lobster and king crab, mac and cheese for Rodney. Cecilia says, I actually have to go downstairs now to start the lasagna. How long do I have before you start calling the game? I'll be live because you're in California, so I'll say it in California time. I'm going to go live at 4:10 your time, 7:10 East Coast time, because the game starts at 7:15. Game starts at 7:15, so at least it's starting early, an hour earlier today. I could get down with that. You bet. All right, Cecilia. Yeah, don't rush. Don't rush. Don't burn yourself. Don't rush. Just make sure the food is cooked. Dev is going to watch the Jets and Giants. All right. North Carolina vinyl picker is going with Philly cheese steak pita and sweet potato fries. That sounds really good. Like I said, I had a Philly cheesesteak earlier. Of course I want to watch the UFC afterwards, Brad. Cecilia, you can try ground. See, you're getting some advice here from the chef. Stan should be DH, was red hot, and no Bellinger. Fire everyone. Seriously, this team is run by idiots. So sick of Crapman. That's funny, Itchy. Let's just hope they win tonight, man. I know the lineup isn't necessarily ideal. I get it, but let's just hope this team can come through with a win. Billo said he had a smash burger with brisket and pulled pork with peppers and onions and cheese for lunch. Jeez, Billo. He's going in for sure. No doubt. Nicely done. But anyway, folks, I think what a smash burger. I know there's a fast food chain called Smash Burger. It's a fast food chain. Unless if there's like something. I'm looking up a smash burger recipe. Yeah, ground beef seasoning. Is the beef like just like a little bit more flat? Is that what it boils down to? Because I'm like looking at pictures. I was gonna say, Bill, you sound like the way you eat and what you cook. It sounds like you should be 300 pounds. Just eating food, sitting there watching baseball games, watching Yankees games. That's funny. Shoot, I should be 300 pounds too. Yeah, we got Larry in the building. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Oh, Bill is 185. Okay. How tall are you? That's going to be my next question now. Yeah, well, according to Aaron Boone there, Itchy. According to Aaron Boone, he's sick. Cody Bellinger. 6'4", 185. Dang, all right. You got some height to you too. 6'4"? Yeah, you're tall. Yeah, how are you feeling about the game tonight, Larry? What are you thinking, man? And I'm gonna end the live stream here shortly, so that way y'all could get ready for the game. Hopefully the Yankees could take the series tonight and then try to go for the sweep tomorrow. But Max Fried, man, he needs to have a strong outing. I'm hoping he has a strong outing. I'm hoping the bats come through. Yeah, all good, Itchy. All right, yeah, I'll end it. I'll end it here soon, there, Susan. Probably in the next minute or so, because I'm gonna get everything set up and I'm gonna get going here myself. Larry's thinking win, win, win. Absolutely, absolutely. It'll be a fun pitching matchup though with Max Fried and Sonny Gray. So I think it's gonna be a lower scoring game. Like I said, I'm predicting 5-4. All right, Victor. Yeah, we'll talk, man. Damn, Bill, you're 57. Oh snap. Okay. You Chef Nick, you and Bill need to. You guys should see about being some of the players' personal chefs or just being personal chefs for the entire organization. I'm sure they'll pay you well, no doubt. This young man, 62. Ooh, that'd be fun, man. Chef. Chef Nick's comment. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. His chicken parms ain't doing it for him. You're gonna have to give him something else. That was pretty funny. Maybe he'll start hitting the ball better. I'm just looking some stuff up, like some news, if there's any other updates. Steak Gorgonzola from Olive Garden. Nah, just go to Chef Nick or Bill. They're both chefs. Forget the Olive Garden, man. Yeah, wake up the whole team. Wake up the whole team. Yeah, he needs real food. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna end the live stream here, though. All right, I've been on for almost an hour, but that way I could get ready for the game. That way you all could get ready for the game. All right. So, and that way you all could get your snacks and your food ready to get ready for game time, prime time on Fox, Yankees and Cardinals. Let's see what happens tonight. Yankees, a must win. They've got to win. They got to continue winning these games to stay afloat because they're right now, Blue Jays, they're going to continue. Looks like they're going to continue winning. Same thing with the Red Sox. And, the Yankees have a big 4-game set next weekend against the Red Sox, and that's going to be a very, very crucial series. So they can't be playing around. But anyway, folks, appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't hit the like button, if you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. The Strike Zone is on the road to 2,000 subs. Thank you all very much, and continue sharing this channel out. I'll see you all for the play-by-play, hopefully. At least come in and say what's up. I would appreciate it. Thank you all very much. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday night. Be well, and I will see you all for the play-by-play. And have a great night. And as always, let's go Yankees.